Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Sacramento, California at a Mack dealership. That's where we spent the night. And we are going to go to sleep because it's 8 o'clock and we need to wake up and get on the road as soon as possible. $2,000 came in from Astrid L. Thank you very much. I think that's the dude. I'm not too sure. We need to get going, and I'll explain why here in a second. Let's see. Fourth gear should be good. But let's get on the road. I did, before I went to bed last night, I got to swing at Y because I got to get through this entryway or exit way of the Mack dealership. But I went ahead and on the dash, I put it so I can see how many more miles I can go. Are we going to sneak through here? I cut it wide enough. Got more than wide enough. I can go another 702 miles, so I can get to where we're going today for sure. Actually, I can almost drive all flipping day long and not have a problem. But we need to get in the road, like I said. Get around the island there. Green light, yep. Direction light. No time to slow on down. I'll get to my point here in a second. Bear with me. Alright. So on the bottom right-hand corner of the minimal advisory screen, you can see our ETA is at 2:20 today. Which is not too bad. You're saying, well, you can drive until 5. But the problem is, we got to be there by 2:15. So I got to pick up some time. So we're going to be putting the hammer down on the I-5, going northbound to pick up some time. Hopefully a lot of time. And it kind of hurt us a little bit yesterday because we quit just a little bit early yesterday because, well, there wasn't a rest area that was going to be in our range of our working time. So we stopped about an hour early, which means, about 60 miles that we didn't get to drive. Oh, that's right. It's only 50. Yeah. Gotta remember, it's only 55 in California. 58 is going to be good. It's going to be hard to really put the hammer down in California. So hopefully we'll pick up some time. Yeah, it's going to be hard too. Maybe in a couple areas, maybe when we get northern California where there's probably less cops. I'm going to assume. I have no idea. Anyways, we're on the road. We're going. We'll see if we do pick up some time to go here. But yeah, you can see right there. Expected time, 10:05 a.m. to 2:15 p.m. And we are getting paid $4,500. Now, for late, it's not that big of a deal. We won't get the full payment. It kind of chews into your payment if you're later and later and later and later. But hopefully, as we go along here today, we'll see the ETA kind of creep on down. And hopefully we don't have any detours. If we got detours or accidents ahead, then this trucker is going to be rage quitting or something like that. Who knows? But anyways, we're starting the day with about $44,000 in the bank account. I think when we checked yesterday, a lot of our drivers got long hauls today, so not much coming in. So don't expect the cash to go on up. The one thing that will happen today, unless something really crazy happens, is when we finish this delivery, we will hit level 19, which means one more level to go, and we'll be able to borrow another $1 million and expand our company. A couple more garages, yeah, 6 trucks, 6 drivers, been over that many times, and I'm going to try not to really talk about it today. Green light on the way station. I'm happy of that. Can that disappear so I can see our ETA is slowly decreasing, or however you want to put it. Waiting for that trucker to get over, and he just took a sweet time. Luckily, it was on the fast lane and gave me some room. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the ETA is slowly, decreasing, or it's getting shorter, or it's getting to the time zone that we kind of can appreciate. Meaning, we might get there on time. So we'll see what happens when we get up there, because I think this is going to be going to a forest area, so we may have to go some back roads, which means we'll be driving a little bit slower, yada yada yada, that whole thing. But Bend, Oregon is where we're headed to today, and we'll probably do a turn and burn. And honestly, I may just, if this is a forestry area that we're going to, as we go past the cop, I may just try to get a load out of there instead of, because forestry area is definitely going to be out of the city. So if I take a load that's in Bend, I'll probably have to drive into the city to find a load. Just wait until we get up there, I guess. First thing, let's get up there, and hopefully we get up there on time. Probably going to have some music when we get up there, because when you get within 2 hours I think it's 2 hours of the delivery time. The music kicks in like they're expecting the delivery. It's like, yeah, I do realize that. But anyways, as we're on the road to, in Northern California on the I-5 north of Sacramento, I'm recording this episode, do I want to say rather early? It's like maybe 5 days early. I do most of my recordings on the weekend. So this video will be going live on Friday, and this is currently Sunday night for me, so many days in advance. But just on my Discord channel not long ago, I posted some spoiler pictures of what the paint job might look like when we hit level 20 and upgrade this truck. Like I said in the spoiler pictures, it's work in progress. So, yeah. And I put it there what the pictures were of, so if you want to spoil it for yourself, like I said, it's a work in progress. Some minor things may change here or there, but I'm working on it. And it's coming along better. I was having a problem with the new software, and at first I wasn't getting it, and I was loading it in game, and decals and stuff were just like, why is that there? Why is that there? And then I realized I was being the idiot that I always am. Found out the problem, and now I just got to tweak some things here and there. I may delete some things that are on it, add some more things that, you know, that are not there yet. But we'll have a paint job ready to go. Yeah, the paint job's going to cost, I think I'm just going to put it down as $1,000. Because I'm cheap like that. Since I designed it, I should be able to get it for cheap. That's just the way I'm thinking about it. So yeah, paint job is all set to go for level 20, and yeah, we're just waiting to get some XP. I don't remember where is this load coming from. Does it say when I do this? No, it tells me where I'm going. But I forgot where we took this from. I really don't remember what town we were in when we took the job. So, as for XP, I'm not too sure. Well, I really don't remember where we did the last last delivery. Cannot say. So, who knows? But yeah, before we started recording, I said, you know what, I need to get my fuel economy up so I can see how many more miles we can go. And I think that says another 600 miles, so we can definitely get to Bend, Oregon with that, and turn and burn somewhere, and hopefully we find a rest area that has a gas station. I could have gassed up this morning, but when I saw how many miles I could go, it's like, you know what, we're just going to go because I'm running late. This forest is running late. Originally, I thought when I took the load, not a problem to get there because usually you can do about 700-ish miles per day, and I think the trip was 1,200 miles, and I had a couple days to get it there. I'm like, it's not a problem. We'll have plenty of time. And I think the last 2 nights we quit kind of on the early side, but that's going to happen when you can't find a rest area. That's about the only thing that kind of sucks. I mean, I got a sleeper cab. I just can't pull over anywhere and just sleep anywhere. I mean, you just can't pull over on the interstate and sleep in your truck in real life either, but yeah. I think you know what I'm trying to get there as my point is sometimes we gotta, like the rest area in Sacramento, that was like the nearest rest area, and then I had to travel like maybe another hour and a half north before I got to like a rest area. But it's fine, it'll work out. I think we're gonna be okay. We're chewing in on that ETA just a little bit here and a little bit there. But once we get into Oregon, we will be taking, I do believe, a state highway and maybe some side roads. And if I get stuck behind some slow pokes, we are going to have some issues. Now, I would like to put the hammer down. Excuse me? Wait a minute. Someone runs into me, and I get the fine? Not only do I get the fine, I probably have some trailer damage? Alright, I mean, either I did miss a car somewhere or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to take the blame for that one. I don't think that had anything to do with me at all. I have no problem pointing the blame to myself if I did it, but that one there, I don't see what happened there. I did not see what happened at all. Now I lost my complete train of thought, whatever it was. And that's pretty easy for me to do. Yeah, it's a lovely little truck stop area right there. Were you the car that hit me from behind? yeah, if we, I think I was talking about once we get up to Oregon, we'll be taking like a state highway, maybe a single lane. So I could get stuck behind a slowpoke, which would just frustrate me. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about putting the hammer down in last episode for today. And I thought twice about that because the last episode we got ourselves a speeding ticket. Well, I got myself a speeding ticket for going over the speeding limit, so it was like a $200 ticket, which I guess I could deal with. Early on, it bothered me when we got tickets and whatnot, but trying to obey all the traffic laws like we should. So I caught this trucker, and now... must have been a slow car in front of him. That's why he slowed up, and now I'm gaining on him. So what was that fine for? I didn't see how much the fine, what the traffic fine for the accident was, like $700? That cuts into my profit just a tad. Yeah, I need to get back over in that lane. For some reason, I want to say it's this car, because for the past couple minutes now, this car has been a thorn in my side. There we go. Now we're all set. So 200 miles to go. The good news is the ETA is now before 2 o'clock, but I think, like I said, once we get up there, we take the side roads, we're going to be going a little bit slower than what GPS is thinking of, so I would like an extra half hour to get there. Like I said, even though if we're going to be late, it won't be that big of a fine and cut into our pay, so it won't be the end of the world. And we are getting paid rather decently. Like I said, $4,500. I just like to know how someone ran into the back of my trailer. I mean, it's not like you cannot see it. Yeah, let me go look at my keyboard here. Sorry. Yeah, third person driving, like I said, not the best at. I try to give you guys a different point of view once in a while. Scroll on back. Yeah, so someone hit our trailer from behind, it appears, or someone was coming off the on-ramp to the interstate and ran in the back of us somehow. Because those flags waving in the air wasn't a pure sign that we were hauling something. Let me go back to the cab, because that's gonna, yeah. Ah, that's better. That is better. At least for me, anyways. But every once in a while, we'll try to go out of cab, especially like on the interstate, maybe sometimes in town where I know I don't have to get off the interstate. I'm glad I got back in cab, because, hello, we are at our exit. One thing I haven't checked on, I think this is going to be a light load. And the weird thing is, like I said, we're going on a single lane. I'm cutting it much wider than I need to. Usually when you get onto a single lane, alright? Usually when you get onto a single lane road like this, usually you get a whole bunch of traffic pulling out in front of you. And here we go, going through the city or town, so yeah, our ETA is going to get hurt a little bit. And of course, I would pull up right up behind a cop. How much does this thing weigh? This thing weighs 30,000 pounds, huh? Either the brakes on this truck are just fabulous, or something's off, because I barely touch the brakes and this thing comes to a complete halt really darn quick. So it says I got 91 gallons left. I'm getting about 5.5 gallons per mile. Holy crap, that's the wrong way. 5.5 miles per gallon. Hopefully the speed limit goes up, because I don't want to be doing 30 miles an hour all the way through. Yeah, we're losing time again, because now we're back to after 2 o'clock for ETA. So I'm going to press my luck a little bit going up through here. Let's put it into 11th gear to keep the RPMs up. So when I was testing out the paint job, by the way, I'm doing it on my other profile where I have a whole bunch of cash. And I was looking at what things are available later on. I don't know what level they're unlocked. I just know that they're unlocked. Boy, these trees just seem to be... I was hoping that limb did not clip my trailer. I would be raging. It's hanging over the road there. But yeah, I can't tell when they're unlocked. There's actually a few different transmissions I could possibly choose from. That gearboxes, I should actually say, but there's different gearboxes I could choose. There are 12 speed with a retarder in them, so I need to take a look at that a little bit more later on. Have to remind myself at some point, but we're leveling up, I don't want to say on the slow side now. We level up rather fast at the beginning because, like any game, when you first start playing and like, oh, I'm leveling up rather fast, this is going to be great. Then you start getting up to, you know, say like level 8 to 10-ish, and it's like, oh, now I'm starting to see it's taking longer and longer to level up a little bit more and more. Like it may take us like 3 more deliveries now to get up to like level 20. We'll be at level 19 here in a couple more hours in game time. And right now I'm doing about 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Like I said, I got to press my luck a little bit because I'm sure we're going to get to some areas to where I got to drive real slow, and that's going to kill us on the ETA a little bit. But driving 70 into 55, probably not the smartest thing. Now he's doing 75. Yeah, he's doing it. I am trying to watch for oncoming traffic to see. If I do see like a car coming, I'm not sure what kind of car it is. I may hit the brakes kind of hard because I don't want to be getting a speeding ticket. We are in Oregon now. I thought that was a cop car coming up around the corner, but it's not. It's just part of... What am I looking at? So it's like a bush over the guardrail. Alright. Never know where you're going to see a cop car on the side of the road. Actually, this road is actually kind of nice to drive on. Wasn't at first when we were in Northern California and leaving California into Oregon, but it's looking kind of nice. I'm not actually sure. That scared the crap out of me. I'm like, because I know I'm speeding, and I thought it was going to be a speeding ticket. I didn't read that. Klamath Falls? Is that what that said? Because I was just thinking, I'm not sure if I've ever been through this part of the map on any of my profiles. It doesn't quite look familiar to me at all. I just gotta be careful on a road like this where it gets kind of windy. You don't want to be jerking the wheel too hard. I don't want my knuckle, what's it called? Knuckle boom loader to tip over. And the good news is, even through that section of the road, I did pretty darn well picking up some time. I could have let that Jeep go, but oh, you still got plenty of lanes there. I thought they said the lane was closing in. Yep, now we're going to lose some time here, going through here, but it is what it is. $87 miles to go, and more like 130 right now, so far so good. But pretty soon here... Oh, I can bypass the way station. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The game may know that I'm running late. It's like, you know what, we gotta give this guy a break. And I appreciate that. But pretty soon here, it's going to be like 12:15 when that music is going to kick in. To let you know you got 2 hours to get there. And I'm kind of thankful that this trucker in front of me is also kind of moving along. I was going to say, if that red car pulls out and hits me, I'm going to be a little upset. I'm still a little flustered that we had that accident a little while ago. I always say when it happens, I say, I need to go back when I edit the video to check it out, and then by the time I go to edit it in like about an hour from now, I completely forget all about it. Ah, 60 miles an hour through here, huh? And it makes you wonder why. You know, they expect the knuckle boom midday today, basically is what they're expecting, right? I mean, does it really matter if they don't get it for the rest of the day? I mean, is your worker sitting there, like, right at 2 o'clock, they're going to start using it, or what? Head to Wendy's. I don't know, Wendy. Parking area there. Can't really see if there's anyone behind us. That knuckle boom is kind of a wide load back there. She's got a big ass. I'm kind of glad this is one of those roads that's not like snaky, windy, to where you always got to slow down to 25, 35, and cut back and forth. Hey, there we go. Your running late music is pretty much what it's there for. Not quite a time-lapse music roll that I talked about doing once in a while. Don't want the slow. Why that slow, dude? I'm not even sure what lane I need at this point. Well, I definitely need this lane here. There was a car out there, but I kind of forced my way into that lane. At least they kind of give you some music that's a little bit upbeat, so it's not like a laid-back kind of thing, like, oh, I'll just sit back and relax. But we're only 24 miles out, and we're going to get there about an hour early as of right now, so I think we're fine. Kind of hoping that he goes straight on through. Oh, there would be a bus coming around that corner. It all worked out. Oh, that's kind of an interesting thing to make you not go through. They have a tree down in the road. Alright, so 15 miles out, we're getting to where there's a lot of trees. Surprisingly, I mean, would you not expect trees out here in the forest where we gotta deliver a knuckle boom? Now, more than likely, anything we take out of here might be like the same equipment, so yeah, like I said, I would like to turn to burn because it is only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got about 3 We have like 3 hours left in our driving clock. You can see where they've been cutting down some trees out here. Here's the dirt road. Oh, my steering wheel's going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, that's good for the suspension of the Mack truck. 55 miles an hour on the dirt road. Now, I'll admit, I've done that before in my pickup truck. That's fine, but I think a Mack truck hauling a knuckle boom that weighs 30,000 pounds may not be the brightest idea. So we are going to slow it down here. Oh, now the speed limit's 65. Hey, you actually get to see... I don't remember seeing the loggers actually working. You actually see there's actually animation with that. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that. Boy, it's been a while since I've been into a forestry area in ATS. Probably not since Oregon came out. Let me press the clutch here. I'm kind of looking to see where we're going to deliver this to. I'm not seeing it yet. I mean, I can see where it says so in the GPS. Am I delivering it? Ah, it's right there. Alright. Let's get this backed up and in place so we don't have to listen to this music anymore, right? I mean, it's not bad music, though. You know what? I'm not sure. I want to go forward just a little bit more. There we go. Now, I can't really see where the heck I'm going with it, though. But I think it's right next to that other trailer. Is that where I'm going with it? I think so, right? I don't see... Is that where I'm going with it? Free camera. Oh, this is where I'm going with it. I just got to back it up further than that. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, we are going there with it. Okay, so I thought it was going to be like right next to that trailer. Alright, so I got a little bit... I got further back to go than that. Kind of hug the trailer a little bit and then cut it like this. And this trailer right here might be one that we're taking. And I may not care where it's going either. Alright, park and brake, turn off the engine, we'll decouple, yeah, we have plenty of time. We're 45 minutes early-ish. I got part of an achievement down there, 1 of 8. Just 1 of 8, huh? Fantastic job there, Peanut, 1 of 8. That's not too bad. We're almost like 1/3, probably a little bit more of the way up to level 20. I need about 3,000 XP, and today we got 1,800. Flagstaff, alright. Flagstaff to Bend, only 1,000 miles. Okay, I thought it was 1,200. Either way. But that does give us a point to put into something. Like I said, we're going to unlock probably the rest of these first before I do anything more here, because this will give us more opportunities to take out the cargo that we have not been able to take. So this will allow us to, this one right here will allow us to take dynamite, fireworks, and ammunition. This one, no, declick. Class 3 will allow us to take things like dangerous fuels as gasoline, diesel, and kerosene. And then class 5, or is it 6? Class 6. For instance, potassium cyanide. That is a lot of stuff. I wonder if we get... I'm going to go ahead and click on that, because that sounds like poison material, biohazard material. That might be something we get paid good for. I don't think so. It's going to happen in game, but we're going to go ahead and take that. All right, so let's go ahead and job market and freight market. And yeah, so you can see Bend, Oregon is like way up there, and we're here. We're going to go click on that. And let me guess, this one right here. This one's going to... Okay, so when? Expected Sunday. What the heck's today? Today is Saturday. They expect it by noon tomorrow. Yeah, we should be able to do that as well. By taking this load, I don't have to go anywhere. Wait a minute. I wonder, is this in the same... Yeah, but that's not going too far. And they're expecting that today. That's not going to happen. So can't take that load. Okay, so I'm looking for a load that may go a little bit further. But the further on down the list we go, like I always say, we get paid less. So let's go back and we'll take this load of wood shavings. And that's going to bring it to Aberdeen. Aberdeen. So that needs to get there. Oh, I always keep forgetting. Sunday, 12 p.m. Right about noon. So it's expected to be there in 24 hours. Should not be a problem. I think this is the trailer that we're parked right next to. Should be right there. But I'm going to have to go accept a job. My parking brake wasn't on? That seems kind of weird. Hopefully we're at the right one. But if not, it's not that big of a deal. Because I can just pull up here and just take whatever. And freight market. And there we go. Just shy of $3 per mile, so $12.94 is what we'll get paid. There was actually another load there. I probably should look at that. That was going somewhere. Yeah, that was going somewhere. Brilliant. Of course it's going somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember the animations at the logging sites, but this may have been added on later on after the Oregon DLC, and that's been out for a long time. Let's couple that up. We'll just put it in neutral. I won't put the parking brake on or any of that fine stuff. Alright, you're telling me I can go straight? I guess that's fine by me. So, I just remembered something when I was taking this job here, and I don't remember if I talked about it or not. And if I have recently, I do apologize for repeating myself, but I tend to repeat myself more times than not anyways. And maybe someone doesn't watch all the episodes either. But I've been asked, you do know that the external contracts do pay more. And for the most part, they do. And they did ask, why don't I do the external contracts more? Because they pay more. Now, the difference between external contracts, which are live contracts given out by the World of Trucks website, is the time you got to actually complete the delivery. So, like, this delivery is expected. I have to just get it there by tomorrow, Sunday, in-game time, by noon. When you take an external contract, there's actually a timer on that, where you have to complete the load within... Let's say it says 12 hours left. You actually have to complete the load in 12 real-time hours. And something like this load here, I'm not going to complete this load today, and I can't finish the recording tonight because I got other things to do. So I would actually fail that delivery. So next time I go to record, it'd be like, yeah, that load we had, yeah, they came and took it on me because I didn't complete the load in 12 hours, and I'm sitting at a rest area with no trailer and no nothing. I think that's the way it works, meaning that is take your trailer. Because I don't remember if I ever failed it before or not. I think it was the first time I did one, I just failed it because I didn't realize that's what it meant. And I can't remember if they take your trailer or not because it's been so long since I failed an external contract. I mean, we've taken a few external contracts here in this Let's Play. I just make sure I can complete it by the end of the video, that's all. By the way, if you do hear that rattling, that is actually my steering wheel giving me force feedback because we're on a dirt road doing 28 miles an hour, and someone just brought in some little bit of cash for us, which is great. So between our load and that load, we're up to 47, just shy of 48,000. But the way I'm looking at it right now is we're 3,000 XP away from No, 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 no. 3,000 XP away from level 20. That's going to be a big thing for our company. It's going to be fun getting into the shop and buying garages and whatnot. I have not heard, but I have not checked in a couple days as I'm making this video. I have not heard from the mod author of Realistic Economy about why upgrading the garages is more expensive than buying a three-truck garage. So not like he's, it's not that bad of a deal anyways to me. I really don't care if I have a garage that has a fuel tanker where I can gas up, because it's not that often. I mean, we're based out of Salt Lake City, and have we been through Salt Lake City since we left there? I'm not too sure if we have or have not. And I may have slightly passed areas where other two garages are. And I'm trying to remember, one's in Alamosa, New Mexico, and the other one's in Tucson, Arizona. Hopefully I'm right on that. Like I said, you buy the garage, it's like, yeah, okay, it's there, it's nice, whatever. 55 miles an hour is the speed limit through here, Peanut. Actually, now it's 45, so let's slow it on down. We're in a rush, but we're not in a rush anymore. Actually, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Holy crap. So, yeah, 2 hours before our clock runs out, and this is usually where we try to find. No, I didn't want to do that. Thank you. First, I look for the next one on the road that we're taking, and there isn't one. I'm pretty sure this is more... Alright, that's 2 hours, 14 minutes out. Wait, is there a fuel station there? I think I see... Yes, there is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just mark that. Just mark that so I know it's coming up. Alright, so we should be able to make that 2 hours, 12 minutes. And it's not quite 3 o'clock, am I correct? It's almost perfect. But we should be able to make up some time, as we always do, on the road. So that's going to work out rather well for us. And when we get there, we can probably kind of guesstimate how we're doing on getting there by tomorrow at noon. So, a good payload done for today. Good paycheck coming in. Good amount of XP. This is not going to be a good amount of XP. It's going to be a decent amount. I'm just trying to guess now how many more episodes after this, I think, before we hit level 20. I'm going to say 2, maybe 3 episodes. And then we're going to go ham. Is it really going ham? It's not like we got $10 million to spend. It's going to be $1 million, and we're going to spend it really, really quick. But it's going to be fun watching those extra, all the drivers getting on the road for the first couple of episodes, because they're going to stumble out of the gate like we all did. Bringing a little bit of cash here and there. But it's going to be a lot more fun during the episodes when you see at the minimum advisory screen to where you start seeing the names scroll across, like, hey, a little bit of cash coming in, a little bit of cash coming in. And before you know it, they'll be bringing in, hey, decent amount of cash coming in. Are you actually is the GPS actually taking me off the interstate and having me get back on? Is it trolling me here, or am I actually going on a side road next to the interstate? Is that what we're doing here? Now, the one thing I did... Really, car? Yeah, I was thinking, nah. The one thing I forgot to check is, what's the weight of the cargo that I'm hauling? Yeah, so you had me get off the interstate to get back on to get... Yep. It did that to me. While we're rolling here, 41,000 pounds. Okay. I was wondering, because when we took the off ramp, I got to the stoplight. I was like, it's a little heavy load back there, I think. Now, for those of you who may have missed the last couple episodes, you may want to go back and check it out now, and because you're probably wondering why was the engine sound so kind of different? Because we're running a modded engine in here, and we didn't really go ham on the horsepower. But this is the Mack E9 V8 engine modded by Johnny Cash, and we are rocking a 620 horsepower engine in here. So the base game. The biggest engine the Mack truck has currently is a 505 horsepower, so giving ourselves an extra 115 horsepower definitely going to come in nice and handy. The links to the description of the engine pack should be in the link to in the description below. And there's actually two engine packs there. I have the Mack E9 V8 engine pack, which I think is 4 or 5 engines. And then there's a Caterpillar engine pack I was going to try out, and we may try it out at some point once I can, if the money is suitable enough. We may try the Caterpillar engine out later on. And I think one of those packs does have like a 1,000 horsepower engine if you so do please to have that much horsepower. Me, on the other hand, I like to kind of keep it kind of... I mean, there are truck engines out there that are 1,000 horsepower, but I don't want one that has 1,000 horsepower. I did see a couple engines, but I was looking at engines on the workshop that I think there was one that was like 10,000 horsepower. Like, I mean, you just leave in 18th gear or whatever gear you have, and just leave it there at all times. But to each their own. I mean, if that's what you like when you play the game, that's what we play games, is to have fun. And I'm kind of glad, I was thinking about this the other day, when I would just start this Let's Play for a realistic economy, I've talked about it before early on in the series, that I did ATS on the channel a while ago, but I mean, yeah, my channel has grown decently in the past year, so back then, I mean, I had like 1,500, 2,000 subscribers, and ATS was lucky to get like 100 views on a video, and not many comments, likes, or nothing like that. I'm like, okay, so maybe ATS, usually Farming Simulator and ATS, people like Farming Simulator like ATS, and vice versa usually. And ATS is a game I've always loved to get into. ETS2 I got into way before ATS, and yeah, I just loved it. It's one of those games when I first saw ETS2, I was like, why would anyone just drive a truck? I don't get it. And then ETS2 went on sale, got it rather cheap, and after about 10 minutes in the game, it's like, you need to go to bed because you got work tomorrow. It's like, I know. And I just played it all night long, and then for like about a month and a half, I could not get off of ETS2. It's like, I get it now. I get it. But when I couldn't wait to start back up ATS, this Realistic Economy series. And honestly, it has gone a lot better than I thought it would. People are loving this Realistic Economy. There's been a few comments like, well, that's not realistic. You would get paid a little bit more than it's... Okay, it's hard to make a mod that's going to pay exactly what jobs would in the real world, because every job is different. Every job and the part of the country is different. It's a lot more realistic than the base game. Let's just put it that way. In the base game, by the time you're level 5, you probably got like 3 trucks and a couple of garages. Because, yeah, you get paid. Like I said, I reminded myself that when I do the paint jobs, I'm checking out the paint job for this truck. I'm doing out my other profile because I have a whole bunch of cash. I'm actually level 70 in that profile. And I remember the last couple loads I was doing in that truck with the coast-to-coast map. I think one load I did in it, I talked about this before, I went from the Florida Keys, which is in the southeastern part of the USA, all the way up to Seattle, Washington, and I think I got paid something like $320,000 for that delivery. I mean, yeah, it was like a 3 or 4 day delivery, but still, $320,000. I mean, you could buy a garage, upgrade a garage, and just about buy yourself a pretty darn decent good truck just by making one trip. But then again, I'm also maxed out on all the skill points, so I do get a little bit extra cash here and there. I've been jabbering along. I hope I didn't go past my rest area that I was supposed to pull off up and in. It's like a John Deere tractor. Nope, this is our rest area coming up, I do believe. About a half hour early. How many more miles we got to go? 212. Which is fine. So that gives me 6 hours to go 200 miles tomorrow morning. Should not be a problem unless, unless there's a detour somewhere. We are going to top off with some fuel. Didn't even check. How are we doing on the fuel? I never even got the low fuel. Yeah, I could have got another 200 miles, actually. Hey, $2.57 a gallon here. That's a lot better. We've been paying like $3 or so the past few times we fueled up. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than usual because we've run the tank a little bit lower than we usually do. It's been about 2 days. Been about 2 days. There we go. I know it said back there that I was in the parking area. I wonder if I can park up here. I wonder if this is a sleeping area around here. I'm not getting the... Alright, what we'll do here to make it a little bit better, let's go on out here. Oh, downshifted the wrong way. That's not good for the engine. Ah, there we go. So the sleeping area is over here. It's not the best parking job. We're just rolling in, and there we go. And once again, yeah, I forgot to take a thumbnail like I always do. I mean, that's how every trucker parks into a parking area, right? That's what we try to do anyways. All right, like we always do, let's go see what the drivers are up to. Hopefully we get some cash coming in here tomorrow. So he's got 64 hours to go in his delivery. 21 hours, there's one delivery. 36 hours to go. 21 hours to go, so we got 2 deliveries, 45. So we'll have three deliveries. This won't get done before we wake up in the morning, which is pretty darn good. Tucson, Arizona to... I have no idea where that town is. I can sit here and think forever. Have no idea where it is. Not a clue. Not a clue. 64 hours. Myrtle Beach to Alamosa. Alright, that is kind of a drive, isn't it? Tacoma, Washington to Alamosa. Alamosa to Raleigh. That seems to be a popular route for a lot of my drivers. Alamosa to Raleigh, North Carolina. It seems like my drivers are just going back and forth from the garage. They get a delivery, then they come back to Tucson or Alamosa, wherever their garage is. You know what? Does it matter? No, just bring in the cash. If we go by miles, dollars per mile, can't really count me in because I'm a driver owner. So he's bringing in $1 a mile? What the heck, dude? What the heck? You're only bringing like $700 a day. What's the deal with you? What is the deal with you? Your ratings are 4.2. Oh, either way, so you're bringing like $2 a mile, $2, $1.30, $1.60, $1.60. They're doing better down here, and their ratings, are they all 4.2? Well, I don't know. Either way, he'll bring in the cash. It could be because he's got, I don't know. That's just awfully low, unless just recently he's been bringing back, I don't know. Can't really say what he's going on. Show log. 1600, 962, 2200. Tires, iron pipes, machine. It's like he's taking the cheapest loads possible, but I mean, it's better than coming back empty, I suppose. I'm not going to try to complain too much, even though I probably could. But the important part for us is right here. I need another 3000 EXP to get up to level 20. And like I said, that's when the bank's going to say, come knock on our door and say, hey, you know what? You can borrow another $1 million. And I'll say, yes, please. Yes, please. But anyways, yeah, we are in... Where would we stop at? Does anyone know? So just south of Salem, north of Eugene. That's where we're at. And this is where we're going. Aberdeen. This was, I think there's something about that. That road looks different than I remember it being. But then a lot of Oregon and Washington, I don't think I've really been up to too much since they came out. Obviously, every time a state comes out, I travel around to see what it looks like. And after you've been there for many deliveries, just like, all right, I don't want to go back here for a while. But, yeah, boy, I need to get over to Idaho a little bit more, don't we? We do. Anyways, I'm rambling on here, like I always do. Let's head back to our little gas station that we're parked into. And that is our load for tomorrow as well. And we got to get there by noon. I don't think we'll have much of a rush as we did this morning. But the cash is coming in, experience is going in, and pretty soon the company is going to expand. But anywho, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one. Hello, bus.